Good evening, good morning, good noon, good night. 'Tis I, your host, Masked Delight. So welcome back, or new. Let's play Hades 2. So after much deliberation, I've decided we're going to take the aspect of Momus on our next run to the underworld. Whenever we use our Omega moves, each fires in place up to 3 times until you use it again.
Grant me the aspect of Momus.
Oh, it's
Bet
Momus.
it's pretty good.
Alright, we could upgrade that if we want. It takes Nightmare. It would decrease the delay between our Omega bursts, which does sound useful. Given it's probably like 0.5 a second, it might go down to what, like 1 or 2 seconds? I think it's 5 ranks in total. So it'd probably go down to 1.5 seconds, I think. I'd have to look that up. But we're not going to use our Nightmare on it just yet.
Sure that's no walking stick? Immobilized.
Actually, you know what? We have plenty of Nightmare.
These old bones.
Descura, awaken.
I like the idea of this being more powerful. So I'm going to spend
But can you vanquish me again?
most of our Nightmare on the
Descura, reveal your
aspect of
secrets.
Momus. In fact, I could do all of it. I'm not going to do all of it. But I think this is the staff I'm basically going to be going with. It just fires off your Mega specials a bunch of times.
Fatal blow.
Like that. Hi. We also have a few
Nothing of worth without struggle.
vows on.
Different tactic now.
Fangs, Grit, and Horde. So there's going to be more enemies. We're going to have more health. And armored enemies are going to have certain traits. And we're taking Rocky as well as the pickaxe to hopefully get some adamant from Olympus. So without further ado, let's do a run of the surface.
To the mountaintop. For the Silver Sisters.
We start off with the Daedalus Hammer. And we have a new one, Rapid Thrasher. Your attacks are 50% faster.
Superior might.
Just like that, our mega attacks are ravishing our opponents. This is nice. I think I usually chose the aspect of Melinoë in my other save file as my primary. But I really do like this, especially when it levels up.
My, isn't that the glimmer of a golden apple on you, love?
Ooh, this
I
is
knew
nice.
you had good taste. Their uses are more plentiful than you can imagine. Brew the most delicious nectar, distract beautiful rivals, initiate great wars, you name it.
Actually, I don't think this is the point. Yeah, this is not the point where we get a new incantation, new recipe. Alright, so Flutter Flourish, your specials do more damage to nearby foes. Rapture Ring, your casts inflict weak and damage foes while dragging them towards the center. Or Passion Rush. Dashing inflicts weak. I'm going to take Rapture Ring.
My friend.
Oh, and Flutter Flourish.
Yes. Looks valuable, Rocky. Good job.
I might be sacrificing Flutter Flourish in the future, but it's nice to have for now, just a free boon. As usual, I'm going to choose health above all else.
There's my target.
Oh, hey Heracles.
You. Things are about to turn ugly, and I require neither assistance nor witnesses, sister.
I'm passing through, and I'm not leaving here until the traitors to the House of Hades lie broken at our feet.
Fine then. We'll each earn our share. Though the lion's share is coming with me. Stay out of my path.
So essentially we're just competing with Heracles to see who can get the most coins in this encounter.
Caught.
Oh, I just grouped them all up for him. This is definitely not going well in my favor. Unlike the fights with Nemesis, you're not actually fighting for anything. You're not actually competing for anything. And if we were, I would have lost.
All dead. You earned your share. You live. By my good graces, granted, but first I've seen somebody stand against the filth that's overtaken this accursed town.
I aim to cleanse the filth down to the source. He resides deep in the underworld, though I've business to attend to on Olympus first.
What a coincidence. I just returned from there not long ago. So the gods are putting all the pieces into place. You watch yourself, sister. I go.
Let's see if there's any... Oh, there is a side room to go into.
Oh.
Let me get some bones. Or...
Transform.
some coin. Ugh.
Let's see.
It's not... Alright, so... Hephaestus... I'm going to go to Hermes next. There's also Demeter, Hephaestus, Aphrodite, and
Sign
Hera.
of Chronos. Attack!
We've got more Titan problems than we figured, Em. If Gramps could get Prometheus to take a side, who only knows what else. Ruffled a lot of feathers, haven't we?
Nimble limbs. Attack specials and casts are faster. Saved breath, your Omega cast uses less magic. Or mean streak. I'm going to take nimble limbs.
Now.
I was kind of actually hoping this time for the boon
Well, I
that
could
makes
use
your
that.
Omega attacks faster, but I did not
Appreciate
get
the
that.
help. Not now.
Ooh, drained all my magic. Ooh, thank you for the more magic. Definitely going to need more magic for this build. Using a lot of our Omega arts. Nothing else in this room. So onwards to... I think 2 Demeter Blessings sounds nice, so let's get those 2 next. Whoa! That's a lot of enemies. I like this aspect.
Nothing lives in the city of Ephira, and I shall keep it that way until its infestation of shambling wretches is brought to heel. Though you need not concern yourself with the details. We have someone already on the case.
Give up a
Arctic
boon.
Ring. Or Rare Crop. This is a good point to pick rare crops. Your boons become common, then gain rarity every 3 encounters. It's going to affect 3 of our boons. So that's probably Flutter Flourish, Rapture Ring, and Nimble Limbs. Yep. So they all 3 became common, and over time they're going to upgrade all the way to Heroic.
Pylon destroyed.
Let's grab the other Demeter Blessing. Hey, I guess the next blessing I would like is probably Tranquil Gain for Demeter. That would allow us to recover magic when we stand still.
In the name of Hades.
Now, granted, any gain would work. An Epic Ice Strike, that's a hard choice. Any gain will work, so I think, I did say I wanted Tranquil Gain, but... Ice Strike. An Epic level Ice Strike, I can't give that up. And more magic. Okay, that's it for here. And one more encounter, our boons will upgrade. So I think for our last blessing, let's get another Aphrodite blessing. Maybe we'll get something that increases the strength of our weakness.
Denied.
Oh, I am really liking this aspect of Momus. There we go. Nimblelings, Rapture Ring, and Flutter Flourish, all rarefied.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Passion Rush? Ah, yes, Broken Resolve. Or Heartbreaker. Broken Resolve, your weak effects are more potent. More weak damage reduction. That's nice to have. But as you can see here, now that we have Origination, I think it's Origination. Maybe it's Divinity? I can check. It's Divinity. Now that we have Divinity, we're actually finding more epic boons. Wait, that wasn't it? Oh, apparently I have one last room to go.
The barely held together city is a labyrinth of streets. Some barricaded still, yet others not. Each horror-filled, night after endless night.
So many mortals lived and died in such a place.
Yes, let's go see Hephaestus. He's one of my favorite Olympians. So let's see if we can't get a good boon from him.
Found.
Man, I really wish I had something that made my Omega specials faster. And yes, I know the aspect of Melinoë on the Witch's Staff is exactly that. But that would mean we couldn't use this aspect, which I'm very much enjoying.
Boy, I take back everything I said about your weapon first we met. In my defense, ain't often I see workmanship superior to mine. Though don't go telling anyone I said as much.
Damp Rush, Fixed Gain, or a new one, Heavy Metal. Gain some armor, foes' attacks can't knock you away. I'm going to choose that one, 100 armor gained. And with that, that's the last pylon. We'll heal up at the fountain
to get out.
and go on to the shop.
Enough of this place. Chip away, Rocky.
Alright,
Well
first
done.
we got a horror boon. Lucid Gain. If you stand in your cast and they expire, immediately restore magic. I'm going to choose that one. Restore 100 magic.
You're not particularly close with your brothers or sisters, are you? When you chance to visit us, Nemesis all but ignores you. I know, it's just
We need more
Ash
ash.
of the Dead.
And we might as well pick up a pomegranate while we're here. We could recover more magic for standing our casts. We could have our casts do more damage, which would be nice. Or Broken Resolve, we can have our weakness effects even more potent. I'm going to choose Rapture Ray. Bring it up to level 2. It's going to be nice when that becomes heroic.
Let me guess. You could have had my friendship, a couple of my sheep, but instead, you spit my eye.
I have done no such thing. I merely need access to the docks. Yet you insist on getting in my way.
Put yourself in my sandals. What would you do? You'd say, I don't like the way you're treating me. I am gonna eat you.
You're not wearing sandals. Just place those 3 there and have them ruin Polyphemus.
Sorry.
Look at that, he's already down his first phase.
Town's crawling. You gotta
Look at that,
stay
his first phase is already
distance.
done already. I don't think we've been to hit yet. Oh, we have lost a little bit of health. And lost a little bit more. So this new Witch's Staff is really working out. I'm quite enjoying it. Its only downside is it chugs a lot of magic.
My sheep.
All tired out. In you go.
And we get some more Nightmare, which will be useful for upgrading our Nocturnal Arms. Even more. Healing we do not need, but we still pick it up.
Could try a different one.
Let's go for another
This
Demeter
one.
Blessing. The Barley Sheaf. And this, the Shrine of Hermes, we do not have enough money. Which is a shame. Oh well.
Done there.
Alright. Demeter Blessing, which we're obviously taking, or more magic.
Faster.
And there we go. Our boons have been rarefied to Epic. And in 3 more encounters, they will be Heroic. There goes my armor.
Aid from Olympus can take many different forms, as not all of us are suitably prepared or even built to face significant ordeals. Take, for instance, fairest Aphrodite over here.
Ooh, a duo boon.
Oh, Lady Demeter, you know that's patently untrue. I may be more a lover than a fighter, but that doesn't mean I won't mangle the faces of our foes if that is what it takes to get them to back off. Now, why don't we show your granddaughter how well we get along?
I was going to use the Barley Sheaf to rarefy a blessing, but instead... I'm going to take Hearty Appetite. We deal bonus damage the more health we have. We don't have too much health yet, but we will in the future. I guess I'm going to choose Nectar.
They never learn. Can't do it.
And we could transform that, but I actually do just need the Nectar. Okay, on to the next gem. Excuse me.
The ship's helm.
And there we go. Flutter Flourish, plus 250% damage. Rapture Ring, 35 damage every 0.85 seconds. Finally, Nimble Limbs, plus 25% attack, special, and cast speed. Whoops, sorry dude. Didn't quite mean to do that.
Into the sea with you. Hear me, on my authority.
A Blinding Sprint, Extra Dose, or Light Smite. I'm going to choose Extra Dose. Your attacks have a chance to hit 2 times. It's only an 8% chance, but it is still a chance. No, we're going to immediately get another Apollo Blessing.
You have this, Melly.
Hi.
We took a lot of damage from that. I have to be a bit more careful.
Not too bad.
Hi.
Hey, Blinding Sprint, Light Smite, or Prominence Flare. After your Omega Cast expires, rapidly deal damage in the area for 2 seconds. I'm going to choose Omega Flare to improve our Omega Cast even more. I don't have Icarus's entry. Let's gift him this nectar, though.
You can fly wherever you want now. But I'm glad you didn't go so far I couldn't catch up. Here, in light of your godlike wings, a little gift.
Oh, come on. Just because I've been flying around near Olympus doesn't mean I get to feast like I'm from there. Maybe with your permission, hey? You know what? I've got something for you too.
In exchange, we get the
this one of your
experimental
inventions?
hammer.
Amazing. Thank you. Iron.
Oh,
I have no idea why Rocky can't mine that iron.
The
But oh
wretches
well.
on these ships don't have their wits, but they hit hard. I know you're good and everything. Better than good. It's just... if things go bad, what happens to you then?
The first thing Headmistress taught me was how not to give in. If my strength is failing me, I use it to return to Shadow whence I came. Almost a reflex at this point.
And then at the crossroads, you're up and about by the following night, raring to go. Too bad you can't return to Shadow back to where you left off.
Alright, Ingenious Flourish. Your specials gain extra power, but we prime 40 magic. Explosive Intent. Your mega moves also deal 50 damage in an area around the foes they hit, but use extra magic. Or Supply Chain. We've seen Supply Chain. We're going with Explosive Intent. This is definitely the best weapon to have that on.
Yes.
So, Icarus. Flight is somehow symbolic of freedom. The ability to go where one pleases, without constraint. Nonsense, of course. Flight can be very taxing, or in some cases worse. This one is not alone in living, or rather existing, in his father's shadow. Not even he can fly away from that. Now our mega moves explode for extra damage, which is very useful. I'm going to take more magic. We're definitely using a lot of magic. Being able to use more magic before I need to heal would probably be very useful. There's Prominence Flare working. It does. I love Prominence Flare. I'd say it's my favorite cast if it was actually a cast, but it's not. It's just a flare to the cast, so that makes it even better, honestly.
Felt that.
Ooh, Centaur Heart. This probably means we're going not to a ship, but rather to a hidden glaive. Yeah.
This is the hidden isle I revealed.
A shrouded glade, shorn from the heart of the land, somehow remains suggestive of a time of peace and beauty that has long since fallen deep into the distant past.
Times change.
That gives us some max life and some healing. Nice heal up to full. And we can also buy some stuff. Let's buy a random boon. That will come after one encounter. We don't have enough money to expedite it. Gonna have to fight Charybdis, probably? Yep, hello. Let's see how well you fare against my Omega
Arts.
Arts.
Does this thing have?
Tentacles don't move around, so this should do a lot. Oh, well, they move around a bit. Hey, here comes the homing bullets. Too bad we don't still have Soot Sprint. That was from our last one, I believe. Oh man, we get hit by so much damage that we got our invincibility sting. If you take too much damage in one step, in one hit, you'll actually turn invincible for a little bit. I need to recover my magic. There we go. Man, I was at full health before this fight. There we go. That didn't go too terribly. We did lose
That's
about
for Odysseus and his crew.
half of our life, 100 life, but it's fine.
I accept this message.
Alright, we could switch out our Ice Strike for Nova Strike. Our attacks deal extra damage in a larger area. Or Light Smite. We've been taking a lot of damage, so let's pick up Light Smite. 100 revenge damage and inflict dizziness on all foes around you.
Hello, flower.
And we get another Demeter Blessing. Ooh, we can switch out Lucid Gain for Tranquil Gain. Or we could have Arctic Gale. Or Cold Storage, our freeze effects last longer. I'm going to go with Arctic Gale. Our casts now create a gust around it. This should help slow down enemies from escaping the circle. And do even more damage with our Omega casts. Nice. Psyche or Ash? We do need more Psyche, but we also need some more Ash just to finish off with some... A few Arcana cards are left over. After that, Ash won't have as much use. There's still a use for Ash. It's just not as useful once we've unlocked all the Arcana cards. I think we have about 3 left. But we could also transform it. I think I'll do that, and we'll get some more maximum magic. Onwards to a shop. We don't have much money, though. We spent it all on Hermes shrines.
Lord Charon's ship.
Oh, Rocky can mine that. Alright, I'll just buy some more nectar and move along.
Trouble.
Hey, Eris.
You're tougher than you look. I'll give you that, Trouble. And I'll give you something else for what you did to me last time.
The outcome of our prior meeting was the direct result of your provocation and hostility. Tonight may go even worse.
Wait, you're telling me our choices have consequences? Come on, don't be so gullible. Anyway, I'm gonna open fire now.
As shall I.
Heads up! Fresh out. That does it!
Oh, she's already down her first phase. And we're almost down our first Death Defy. Oh, there it goes. That shotgun is a killer.
Aw, really? Alright, fine.
Oh, down another Death Defy. Last chance.
I still can fight.
Hey, Eris is, yep, down to her last phase. Ooh, get out of the range. Just let my Omega cast take care of her. There we go. I was actually genuinely afraid that I had perished there.
You started it. Into the purse.
Our Bally Sheaf ranked up, and we got a new golden apple.
Onward, Rocky.
Healing, keepsake switch. Why don't we try the experimental hammer? Gain 1 random dataless hammer that lasts for 10 encounters.
The hammer.
We got rapid moonshot. Our specials are now faster. And we don't have enough money to buy any of these. unfortunately.
A passageway through the snow-covered rock leads to the foot of the most sacred mountain of the gods, Olympus, which now looms impossibly into the sky above.
Bit of a climb.
Now let's see if we can't find any adamant. That would be nice. We do have both Rocky and the
That's quite enough.
pickaxe equipped, so it should be a high chance, I think. Oh, got hit by that. Hey, Mount Olympus. You never thought you would see Olympus with your own eyes, yet here we are. Do you suppose its best days are in the future or in the past? Clearly, they are not in the present. The gods themselves take refuge at the summit, leaving their automatons to fortify the cold chambers and frostbitten passageways, ultimately leading there. Oh, we could get a pomegranate or a daedalus hammer. I'm going to get a permanent daedalus hammer. Coming death from above.
There.
Just let my echoing cast take care of that guy. It wasn't quite enough. Now look how fast a regular attack is. Something that increases our mega special. Oh, Mirrored Thrasher. Your attacks hit 2 times but use magic. Or your specials fire 2 projectiles but have less range. Or our mega special gains a power shot that deals increased damage and restores magic. Since we're using our mega special, I'm going to choose that one, the Aetheric Moonshot. And we'll get an Hephaestus boon.
Hold.
Where's all the adamant? I really want the adamant. Oh, there's a flower here. He's no match for all 3 of my mega specials combined. Oh, the eagle's here.
Eagle. In the name of Hades.
Anything new? Nope. But we do have Trusty Shield, or Stamp Rush. Ooh, I like Trusty Shield. We prime 30 of our magic, but we gain some armor at each location. A Demeter Blessing or a Hex. It's a bit late for seeing our first Hex, but I'm going to take a Demeter Blessing. I'm out of magic. Let's give Demeter a second nectar to unlock her fated
Lady
list.
Demeter, I'm grateful for your strength. This is hardly fitting an exchange, but please accept it.
It seems there are such youth today as still can show my generation due respect. I am pleased my own granddaughter is such an example.
Hear me, on my authority.
Let's see. British Sprint would be nice. I'm going to say Snow Queen, though. We stop 1 damage each location, but we prime 15 extra magic. Ooh, we could have Revenge on Talos. Or we could see if we can't find that one Omega cast, the Omega speed boon from Hermes that I won. We got a new enemy. A Satyr Sapper. Amongst those who relinquish their lives to the Titan Lord and have made his cause their own, no greater glory exists than to despoil the mountain of the gods firsthand. Breaching the formidable defenses of Mount Olympus is not easy, but there are satyrs of sufficient brawn and ferocity that stand ready to make the attempt again and again, as required.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Well, we didn't find what we were looking for, but we did find Tall Order. Well, we have at least 2 of each element. You deal more damage. And guess what? We have 2 of each element.
That was my boon.
Yes.
Looks valuable, Rocky.
Mine it.
Thanks,
Yes. We're going to need a lot of adamant for something in the future. Well, it's for upgrading Kathinth. We need a lot of adamant for upgrading Kathinth.
A Draken of that size, and serving Chronos too.
You can't escape my casts. Apparently you can escape my casts. Well, there goes my armor already. There goes his armor. And we just have to finish off this fight.
No, you don't.
Oh, I'm at magic. It doesn't matter. We can just spam our attacks. He has no armor.
Olympus is no place for such monstrosities. Olympus, I accept this message.
Oh, apparently cold storage was new. Your freeze effects last longer. 3 seconds longer.
I accept this gift.
A lofty mountain is not easily besieged. So the crafty Titan of Time sought winged beasts susceptible to his persuasions and capable of wreaking havoc from the skies.
Looks like they've made themselves at home.
Hey, some more Psyche.
Taking off. There they are.
Just drop down here, don't mind me. Infernal Trove, no adamant though. Oh, there goes our armor. This guy's invincible, I believe, until we take out all other enemies. Now he's vulnerable. That wasn't it.
In the name of Zeus.
Ah, cool.
There you are.
Lady Athena.
Unfortunately, I have nothing to gift Athena. I don't think I have anything to gift Athena. No, I do not.
Beware ahead. The Titan Prometheus is able to elude me, knowing that I am focused on his vanguard forces. But he'll have no choice but to confront you if you press on.
He's the Titan of Foresight. He knows exactly what we're planning, doesn't he? And can retaliate accordingly.
He knows what is to come to some extent, yes. But he can only see outcomes, not read minds. And just because he knows you're coming doesn't mean he can stop you.
Alright, mental block. Your casts also do a burst of damage and make you briefly deflect. Fouling shot. Your specials also launch a projectile ahead that can deflect. Or stalwart stand. We prime 100 magic, but we gain an extra death defiance that replenishes each location. I'm going to choose stalwart stand. Athena, the goddess of wisdom and strategy, has been preoccupied of late. Not even she anticipated the audacity and intensity of the Titan's attacks on the god's mountain above. Now, yet, nothing brings out a god's wrath quite like a bit of humiliation. If one could look back behind the poise and cordiality, doubtless one would find a great deal of anger there. Oh, let's not forget about this infernal trope, for a bit of extra money.
This does not belong to you. I can't.
I'm out of magic. Yeah, 70 gold's a good amount.
At hand.
Let's see if we can't find a shop. Nope, no shop. More health though. More health would be nice. What's this?
The mountain pass my incantation helped me find.
This is a little rest area.
An iris.
Can I heal here? Oh yeah, I can. More coin or Demeter? I'm gonna choose another Demeter blessing. We just unlocked her Fatalist Minor Prophecies. We have more things to unlock from her.
Damn it.
Man, I'm out of magic already. This 100 primed magic is really eating into our magic. Alright, we got satyr gold pikes. Of those satyrs with a violent temperament, most are predisposed to pointy weapons, probably because they are much like the horns atop their wretched heads. Those that showed the greatest martial experience and have the most resilience to inclement weather are chosen for the Titan Lord's surface assault forces. And the satyr rider. For those that serve the Titan Lord, whose great mockery of purpose, what greater mockery of purpose could there be than to weather the storms of Olympus and die to the gods and their mechanical defenses? The mortal conception of death could not be further from the minds of creatures such as these.
In the name of Hades.
Ooh, we have two new. Frosty Veneer. Well, we have at least 6 water. You cannot take more damage per hit than the limit. Or your Mega cast bounces, deals bonus damage and follows you. You have to start chanting. I'm going to choose Frosty Veneer. Now, hopefully we can find another boon that will give us another water to activate
More
that
with.
That would be very helpful. I'm already out of magic. Oh, it's the eagle again. Ow. There goes my armor. Ow. There goes my health. This freezing strike is really helping keep the enemies held in place for our repeated Omega casts, or Omega arts. Yeah, we got a shop next, or a Demeter Blessing. I think I'm going to choose the Demeter Blessing.
I need this right away.
Coming right up.
Just buying these right away.
Yes, I accept this message.
Yeah. I'll choose Uncanny Fortitude. We gain more maximum life based on our limit.
Steady now.
And I'm going to choose Demeter just because she should have a water blessing
Clear landing spot.
for
The
us.
summit's just ahead.
The majestic summit of Mount Olympus would be very much in sight from here, were it not for the very dark and ominous storm wall that now envelops it.
A storm is brewing.
Oh, local climate. Oh well, we have to choose Frigid Sprint. This gives us 6 water and Frosty Veneer is now activated. So now we can't take more than 20 damage a hit. With our 313 max health and 15 armor, that should be a very nice boost.
Prometheus.
Ooh, look at that.
I know you think that
More
you
out
can
of it.
get past me if you but continue to try and to try and to try. The truth is you shall. Perhaps not this night, but inevitably nonetheless.
At least you saved me some suspense. If I knew every outcome, as does the infamous Titan of Foresight, perhaps I too would become a disaffected, traitorous wretch.
What would you know of my plight? You who flail against time itself. So much courage born of pride. Come then, agent of change, and show me what I know you can do.
Sure, I'll do that, but first, I need that. Oh no, Prometheus is not affected by our weakening cast. That's not good. That's a lot of the area covered in fire.
It's no use.
See here. Impossible. Go back.
Okay.
2 ashes.
That would still probably only do 20 damage, so even if we got hit by it. It's probably not that big a deal.
This is nothing. Reinforcements now. Suffer then.
Okay, center, top, center, top, center. That is the pattern I registered. I would recommend, instead of trying to aim for, remember where he's casting his attack, but remember where the safe spots are. Because you only have to remember one safe spot, but sometimes you'll have to remember multiple locations for his attacks.
This is over.
Oh, we might even do this without Death Defiance. We did. No Death Defiance needed.
If suffering today brings about a better tomorrow, so be it. I knew this would happen. Yet
He's gone. For my brother.
So that was a successful run. A pretty fast one, too. 23 minutes. Most of the damage was done by our cast, a mega attack, and a mega special. I think Rapture Ring definitely helped. I think most important, the aspect of Momus. That was probably the most important, the thing that helped the most. But Ice Strike was a surprisingly good assistance. So was Rare Crop. But Ice Strike held them in place long enough for our Mega Arts to go off. So it was very useful. Yeah, so that was another run of the surface.
For me.
Thus, the ever-ready princess of the underworld gained the very heights of Mount Olympus to confront an unspeakable horror that awaits. So unspeakable is that horror that it cannot adequately be described, nor even shown. At least not at this time. All that it offers now is a deep sense of dread, and swift return from whence the princess came.
Return to Shadow now. A night well spent.
Then we just have our crossroads cleanup to do.
Glad to be back here with you. But it's a new night now.
How'd it go? Getting crowded out there. More shades, guy with the horns. I don't like it, Mel. Not one bit.
As we grow in numbers, we grow in strength. What's your concern with that?
Don't like to share? Except this tent. I don't mind sharing it with you. Most of the time.
I'm honored. No need to be concerned.
We filled out spectral forms. The Daughter of the Gods shall rally 100 lone shades to our fight.
A matter of time.
We also unlocked Mistress of Seasons. So it's another of the Olympian boons. Eris is not here. She left a bit of trash behind though. No one over here.
We welcome you.
I vanquished the Titan Prometheus, but could go no farther from that point. I was nearly at the summit of Olympus, yet my path was sealed, like it didn't even exist.
That pathway wasn't sealed, 'twas a void. No incantation is required, merely patience for the future to unfold.
But Olympus needs us now. My task could ill afford to wait. That's why we started when we did. That's what you said.
Time works in curious ways, Melinoë. That much we have experienced firsthand. Fear not. The path to Olympus shall open. Mortals pray for such outcomes. We but wait.
We but wait.
Basically, the game has to be made. More of the game has to be made, so.
Prometheus opposes us. Now that one hurts, goddess. Amongst us mortals, he was quite popular. Beloved, even. Gave us the gift of fire. Practically made us who we are.
And in so doing, he violated the will of Olympus. Supposedly, he has the gift of foresight. He ought to have anticipated the consequences of his disobedience.
What makes you think he didn't? All the more reason we admired him. He knew the cost of what he did for us and paid it willingly, or so I choose to think. But all that's in the past. If he's thrown in with Chronos now, he's lost his way.
He's done both.
You got yet another Titan up against us, huh? Prometheus. One of the smart ones, so they say. And now, an enemy. Could have been on our side had your family not... you know.
Yes, the whole chain him to a mountain so an eagle could eat his regenerating liver for eons thing. Not one of the proudest moments on Olympus, I have to imagine.
Come ask me whether he deserves his vengeance if ever you want to feel any worse about that whole mess.
Watch with the trees and Nem. Up you go.
Nightshade. We need a lot of nightshade for our aspects of night and darkness. First, I think we have enough. Oh, well, nope, we don't.
Hail, broker.
Alright, we can now buy ambrosia. We don't have enough money to buy ambrosia, though.
I've need of that.
Let's see what we can concoct.
I have an idea.
Ooh, that sounds useful. Reveal enhancements within the silver pool that further empower each gathering tool. Greater favor of Gaia.
Knight's craftwork, you revealed yourselves to me. Your true connection to the earth I see. So mote it be.
That sounds like there's going to be a lot more,
This should work.
Summary of historic travelers. Pursues learned sage to appear, whom you may review the outcomes of each night. That sounds nice.
As the three fates would have it, so shall I.
As you say.
Welcome, O learned sage.
Let's go talk to the learned sage.
Much is to be learned from history, if one but studies the lessons hidden in any purported accounts. A lifelong pursuit, in and of itself.
Still no telling what the future holds.
This basically tells us a review of our different runs. Whether it's surface, underworld, the boons we had, whether we succeeded, the amount of time it takes, the cause of death.
Oh, right.
Variety of stuff like that. So that's useful to have.
What if I try this?
Next, we can summon of personal insights. Pursues a record keeper to appear from whom we may learn more statistics.
Come, spirits
It's
of
just
the
more
dead.
statistics.
I have a task for you. So mote it be. Record keeper, pleased to have you here.
Once there was an administrative chamber in the underworld, where shades kept careful track of each detail. A trade a few such souls as yet pursue.
Surely such efforts were rewarded handsomely. Best to keep track of each detail.
Right, so this shows us the times we use the different aspects, the best times. Like the surface run, our best time is the 23:05 we just did with the witch's staff. Yeah, just shows us different stats of our runs. Eyes of Night and Darkness. Do I have enough for all of this? Alright, Abyssal Insight. I'll do that one last. Eyes of Night and Darkness. Cause locations to sometimes contain a moon monument or unseen sigil. They're essentially additional challenges.
Aid me in finding that which I require.
For additional rewards.
Yes.
I believe if I can go back... That's the aspects of Night and Darkness. So specifically, moon monuments grant magic rewards if you vanquish the powerful foes haunting them. Or unseen sigil, they offer rewards for those who vanquish their foes without taking any damage. And we also have circles of protection. Activate warding circles found throughout Erebus and use them to your advantage.
Temperature looks good. Shades of the dead. Reagents in the pot. Heed now my plea. Become what I have sought. So mote it be.
And finally, Abyssal Insight. Activate the pitch black stone in the training grounds. Then attempt its chaos trials for Stardust.
Should have everything here. As ancient chaos beckoned me to say, awake, O monument of night. I shall obey.
You've done it.
I'm just taking stock of what I still need.
What sorcery has touched the pitch black stone?
Commander, what is the consensus here about Prometheus? If some mortals venerated him, perhaps you and your disciples feel conflicted that he now opposes us.
The Titan who brought fire, reason, good eats, and the arts and stuff to mortal kind. Then faced the vengeance of the gods for all of that. Can't stand the guy, let him have it.
Wait, you can't stand him even though he did so much for you? Though mortals can be difficult to please.
Well, let's see. Has he been nice to you, or has he tried to kill you? So what if he butted us up way back when? Not like he's done much for us lately.
He has tried to kill me.
Alright, next time I'd say we prepare to go...
The depths of the Silver Pool.
Okay, so let's see. So just upgrading them gives us essences of the elements. We don't have enough for any of these. I'm sure eventually we will, though. I would say next time we're going to use Ignium, but actually next time we're going to check out the Pitch Black Stone.
Infinite possibilities.
You can now see into the Pitch Black Stone, revealing chaos trials that influence reality as you know it. Consider the following. Chaos trials are an alternate, optional way to pursue your task. Each trial equips you with certain loadout and has other twists. Your previous loadout is always restored when you return. Note that you will not find most of the useful resources on your way. Successfully clear the chaos trials to earn Stardust, using the cauldron to brew powerful resources that you unlock the potential of your Arcana cards or bond with animal familiars. So we got 3, the Trial of Origin, the Trial of Salt, and the Trial of Humanity. We will try these next time. I'm not sure how long they are, so maybe we'll try multiple, maybe we'll just try the one.
Which cards reflect my path?
But we definitely want Stardust because we need it for Eternity. 1 extra Death Defiance. That's definitely what we're aiming for next. I'm going to mark that as well. And those 2. Because they're in our loadout and they're not fully upgraded. We need a lot more moon dust for that though. Yeah, I guess for now I will plant a variety of plants.
You'll flourish here.
Nightshade. Some mandrake. And I think we don't have that many cattails. Yeah, we are lacking some cattails. We are also lacking olives. We don't... Well, we do need olives for stuff. We just don't have olive seeds. Yeah. And some cattails.
Into the earth you go.
Plenty of room to
and we'll
grow.
let that grow. It'll take a little bit of time. But I think that is it. I think that's everything we want to do.
With this stardust, I could form an immutable bond with the beast that has affinity for me.
Finally, we can now brew. I don't know how long this has been possible. We can now brew moon essence, but it requires shadow, which you don't have enough ash for. So that's going to take a while. But next time, we'll check out the Pitch Black Stone and see its challenges. Hopefully... Oh, wait.
So ancient is the pitch black stone, it predates time itself. Its surface ever seems to drain what light and color dare linger nearby.
I can see beneath that surface now.
Yep. So next time we will go and do one or multiple of these trials. Hopefully, I will see you then.